Another exciting week here on ESPN. The Suns come in having won 4 in a row. They know they're capable of more and don't want to end this run tonight. They will be squaring off versus the Pacers, who come in with a squad that is loaded with offensive talent. They make you guard every player on the floor at all times. Well, the game in Phoenix is about to begin, so let's send it over to Bob Steele and Rod West.
Welcome aboard, fans, and grab a good spot on your sofa. We're here at the America West Arena in Phoenix. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Jamal Tinsley has such great speed out there, and that can absolutely kill a team. That's going to help him out on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, Bob.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Indiana Pacers, at center, Brad Miller. At forward, Ron Artest. At guard, Reggie Miller. Also at guard, Jamal Tinsley. Also at forward, Jermaine O'Neal. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Phoenix Suns. At the center position, from three, 7'2", number 25, James Zacharias. At forward, out of trouble, 6'10", number 32, at the guard position, from Memphis, 6'7", number 1, Anthony Hardaway. Also at guard, out of Georgia, 6'2", number 3, Stephon Marbury. At the other forward position, out of UNLV, 6'7", number 31, Sean Elliott.
The Pacers get the opening tip. Passes it.
Ball. Early curling, 9. Power again.
Miller makes the pass.
Line it up.
7 on the shot clock. Artest is looking for the ball. Jumps up. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D? He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
The Suns are just behind here, 2-0. Passes. Gets stopped by Miller. 7 seconds to shoot. Off to the back rim and out by Marbury. Tinsley has the ball.
Marbury was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Pass to the paint. Fades away inside. Tickles the twine.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Lobbed it. It's rejected. Marion gets it right back after the block. Miller passes. Gets vertical. It's blocked.
That's how to play defense.
Puts it up inside. It's blocked. 4-0.
Serves up a facial right there. That's how you send a message to the offense.
With the rejection.
The Pacers
Are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor. There's the steal. Marbury gains some altitude. Artest is called for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. He completes the three-point play. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Ball. Quick.
Leaves the ground. Goes fast on the lay-in. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Hardaway
passes it. Passes it.
7 on the shot clock.
Passes. Sakalidis takes a turnaround J. Puts too much on it.
Sakalidis might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable. The Pacers
work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 5 from the floor. Passes it in the paint. Tinsley leaps up. Botches the lay-in. Good position and the tip-in by Tinsley.
Great second chance opportunity.
He fought for position and made the play.
Stoudemire
with the inbound. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Lob low post. The alley-oop was ooped in by Marion.
Marion had one thing on his mind when he caught that alley-oop, and it wasn't a layup.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Tinsley dishes it off. Now in the paint. Lets it go from 7 feet out. The defensive rebound by Marion.
Artest is a proud warrior inside, so he has to be a little humbled when he blows an easy one like that. The Suns
have the rock. They're shooting 33% from the floor. Tricky fadeaway shot is off the mark by Hardaway. Rebounded by O'Neal. Tinsley is at the controls. He's 3 out of his last 4 from the floor. Launches from beyond the arc. Hits the front rim. Miller launches from beyond the arc. He gets the first of 2. Sakalidis will leave the floor. Boschko throws it in. Bounce pass.
Stay tight inside. 83, go. You got ISO.
Hardaway launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Hardaway had everything going his way, but that wide open 3 wouldn't fall for him.
58 seconds here in the first quarter. Miller springs up, gets the lay-in.
The Suns
head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Grabbed by Boschko. The jumper was buried by Boschko.
Boschko didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too, and after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
Get him!
The Pacers
could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
Passes. O'Neal wants it down low. They're inside. They work it in.
7 seconds to shoot.
The J was missed by Miller.
Marion will come back onto the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
Artest will come off the floor.
For the Pacers.
Johnson
inbounds the ball.
The Suns
can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. Stay in.
Inside. Off the left rim and in by Hardaway.
He is so hard to stop on the inside. You need to bring your A game if you plan on stopping him, and that wasn't an A.
Tinsley works it up court. He's shooting 75% from the floor.
Up down low.
Tinsley passes the ball. Takes a quick shot. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
The Suns
have it. They're shooting 40% from the floor.
There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's
16-9.
The Suns
trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
Assists, Bob. Their offense is bogging down way too much in one-on-one situations, and teammates are not getting set up. They aren't setting each other up. They need to create some more opportunities for each other, like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Johnson
with the inbound. pin down. Launches from beyond the arc. Drops in the well-defended shot.
Marbury comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works.
I got it.
Passes it.
Pick him up. Hawk.
Inside pass. Uses the leader inside.
Automatic. Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
The Suns
Bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Launches from beyond the arc. It's his 6th point of the period. He's got 9 in the game.
He is just brutal on the defense from the three-point land, Bob. Truly one of the great shooters in this league.
Tinsley has the rock. He's 3 of 4 from the floor.
Stay in.
Lob. 7 on the shot clock. Miller pulls the trigger from the high post.
Nice stop.
Defensive rebound by O'Neal.
O'Neal didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
Marbury heads up court. He's shooting 100% from the arc. Bounce pass. Deflected and gathered by O'Neal.
Oh, great play. See, he was right where he had to be to take that play down. Position is so important when you're blocking a shot.
Miller makes the pass. Miller shoots, has now hit double figures.
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots just like that. Get him the ball, keep getting him the ball.
Marbury brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 2 from the arc. Nabbed by Marbury. Crozier gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
He gets the first of 2. Crozier will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Marion comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. O'Neal throws it in. Tinsley has the ball. He's 3 out of his last 4 from the floor. Passes. Loose ball!
The Suns
Touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Elevates. Goes glass on the lay-in.
The Suns
Have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc. Lobbed it.
Need help. Get up. Double up.
Marion passes. Takes a wide open shot. No one's home.
Jake Sokolidis better have a good excuse for his coach on why he missed that wide open shot, and I'd love to be a fly on the wall to hear that one.
Watch out inside.
Artest fires from 14. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Artest must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Soft roll on the front iron there, made by Marion.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
Tinsley is at the controls. He has 8 points from the floor. Passes it.
14 cross. Stay tight inside.
7 seconds to shoot. Inside. Gets airborne. Knocks it down with one hand.
O'Neal wasn't going to go up soft. You have to make sure the ball's going down when you're in that close.
Marbury works it up court. He has 6 points from the arc. Passes. Out right wing. 7 on the shot clock.
Switch up.
Marbury shoots from the top of the key. Gets the front rim.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Tinsley passes it. Tinsley is credited the assist. That's his 5th.
Tinsley is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills.
Marbury has the rock. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Stolen! Passes it.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
O'Neal is back in the game after a short rest.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Stoudemire inbounds the ball. 50 seconds here in the second quarter. Marion wants the ball. Rejected hard, and it's loose inside.
Nice job. He played that one perfectly and came away with the block. Now that's good basketball.
The Pacers have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. Hardaway will leave the floor.
He stepped out of bounds, and now they're going to have to give up possession. You have to know where you are on the court at all times.
Tinsley will come off the floor. The Suns are at the controls. They're shooting 38% from the floor. They push it inside. In low. Takes a shot from the elbow. Gets it to fall. He's running from there.
Marion didn't have to exert himself too much on that basket. He was open as can be inside.
The Pacers work it up court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Shoots from the paint. Rolls off the far side of the rim, then in. Marbury dishes it off. The Suns have the rock. They're shooting 66% from the arc. In the paint. Marion takes a quick shot. Bounces off the left rim and out. Cannons this one the entire length of the court. And can't get the buzzer beater. We've reached halftime with the score 32-21. Let's pass the baton to our studio partner. Take it away, Clark.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Pacers have a sizable advantage in the field goal percentage category, and that's why they're winning. Expect them to continue looking for the high percentage shots in the second half. Jermaine O'Neal in the first half has a total of 4 points and 7 rebounds. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Suns. Substitution
Stoudemire with the inbound. Passes. Rises up. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Easy call right there. He was mugged.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Fought forward and got it. Gets the board. Pumping. It's knocked away. Miller got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. Artest passes the ball. Miller goes with a leaner. Puts too much on it.
Miller was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Passes it. I got it. Goes with a crossover. Gets cut off by Miller. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Marion shoots with the clock winding down. Can't think the well-defended shot.
Marion had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Passes it. They're inside. Stolen.
Now when you're down low like that, it's way too easy to get the ball stolen. Don't put it on the floor. Too many people, too crowded, too many hands. Too easy to get it taken away.
Nice shot in the paint by Hardaway.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Miller throws it in. Tinsley heads up court. He has 10 points from the paint. Tinsley makes the pass. Tinsley skies. Connects off the front rim.
That's the kind of shot where this guy really shines. He delivered that one with textbook precision. That's how you play this game.
Marbury has an opportunity to get his third 3 of the night this trip down.
What's the clear out?
Passes. Uses the leaner inside. Can't answer back.
Sakalitis has just an average inside game, and that's the problem. You never know what to expect when he takes it in there.
Tinsley has it. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Into the low post. It's picked off. The Suns head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc. They work it in. Kicks it out. Stoudemire takes the turnaround J. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Stoudemire doesn't need to take that shot. There has to be a better option on offense.
Received by Miller. Miller launches from beyond the arc. Wasn't there.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Artest gets the second chance bucket.
Great shot over a bigger defender right here.
Tough to shoot over a bigger man. You need that skill, though, if you want to survive in the NBA where there's always someone taller than you.
That is, unless you're Sean Bradley out there taking a jumper, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that.
Get him! Marbury brings it up. He's shooting 100% from the arc. Stoudemire now has it. It's blocked.
Move the
Pacers
ball.
ball.
Move the ball. Switch.
O'Neal inbounds the ball.
The Pacers,
Turn this one over out of bounds.
he just lost concentration, didn't keep track of his feet, and then lost it out of bounds. He's got to keep his mind in the game, Bob.
Again, the rebound, and they're dominating the board.
They're ahead in all categories, Bob, and also in the most important category, the score.
Tinsley scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard. Still, though, anything can happen.
The Suns,
Will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds.
I got it. Pick coming.
Marbury passes. The alley was ooped in by Marion.
That was an outstanding alley-oop pass. Not only was the positioning dead on, but the timing was just perfect. They couldn't help but jam that bad boy down.
the Pacers,
Bring it up. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Pass caught by Miller.
Push 5. 34 counter. Watch out inside.
7 on the shot clock.
Split.
Passes it. Fades away inside. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Reggie Miller has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Stoudemire shoots. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Miller with the inbound. Tinsley passes it.
The Pacers,
Have the ball. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Miller. Marbury works it up court. He's 3 of 7 from the floor. Bounce pass. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Now is in double figures.
the Pacers,
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Tinsley with the ball. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. O'Neal pulls the trigger from the high post. Gets right iron, no good.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Takes off. Gets a little too fancy for his own good.
the Suns,
Start shooting well here in the third quarter. Passes it. Goes with a fadeaway. Can't stop the run.
The defense keeps him at bay, but he's a dynamite shooter from mid-range, Bob. I wonder how long they can hold him off.
Caught by Hardaway. Hardaway takes the quick shot. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 7. Tinsley has the rock. He has 12 points from the paint. Tinsley shoots. Can't stop the drought. We're at the end of 3 with the score 38-32.
the Suns,
Still couldn't get the lead and enter the 4th trailing single digits. What do you think has been the difference so far statistically, Rod?
field goal percentage, Bob. When you're shooting that much worse than your opponent, you have to be relieved you're just down a little bit instead of being blown out. Now let's see if they can play some D and get it any closer.
Artest throws it in. Lob. 7 on the shot clock. They push it inside. O'Neal shoots from the paint. Gets the front rim. Nice rebound by the 3rd-year man out of Greece. Marbury dishes it off.
The Pacers
Are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Skies! Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a physical game.
Physical is right. Real impressive that he got that shot off and laid it in. Marbury heads up court. He's shooting 100% from the arc.
Open 2.
Passes. Gets stopped by Tinsley. Tinsley has it. He has 14 points from the floor.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
Marbury brings it up. He's shooting 42% from the floor. Out on the left. Stoudemire with the rock. Knocked off course, and it's right back to the shooter.
O'Neal is playing great defense today, but that's no surprise. He's always been capable of sliding the ball.
Grabbed by Miller. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
Miller didn't have to rush that three because no one was near him. He just zoned in and let it fly.
Marbury has the ball. He's 2 out of his last 2 from the arc. Back out left. In low. High rises. Knocks it in, and he's got a dozen.
What a show that was. So much of a show. We're going to show it to you again. Watch this.
Man, what a move.
Big time all the way to the layup.
That drop step was so fast, there was no way that he was going to be stopped. Superstar performance there.
The Pacers
have the rock. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Tinsley passes the ball. Misfired from the top of the key by Miller. Stoudemire grabs the defensive board. Marbury is at the controls. He has 6 points from the arc. Passes it. Marion fades away inside. Doesn't get it all the way there.
That shot didn't come off quite as planned, and the D was able to thwart it without much effort.
Tinsley makes a beautiful dish, and he's got 7 assists. The Suns will take a timeout here. Marion inbounds the ball. Marbury works it up court. He's 3 of 7 from the floor. Marbury has it. Marbury launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Yanks it down inside.
Sakalidis doesn't have a flashy inside game, so he has to earn everything the hard way.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Artest. Miller capitalizes on the second chance opportunity. Marbury heads up court. He's 2 of 3 from the arc. Marbury makes the pass. Marbury gets busy. Gets the lay-in.
Marbury.
Miller has it. He has 4 points from the paint. Nabbed by Tinsley. Miller pulls the trigger from 8. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Passes.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. Anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Pass low post. In the paint. Stoudemire releases from the stripe. Can't get it to fall.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
An instinct and desire, Roddy. Just wants the ball more than anyone else. O'Neal passes. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
Reggie Miller didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too, and after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Marion with the inbound. 59 seconds here in the game. Passes. They're inside. Tosses it back out. Received by Sakalidis. 7 seconds to shoot. Marbury takes a turnaround J. Gets the front rim.
Miller has been doing it all game long, and that gives him a double-double on the evening. That's a nice performance. The Pacers
have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. Miller passes it. Passes it. Puts it up. Gets back iron and out.
Tinsley misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
Marbury unloads from deep three-point range. Drops in his 16th point of the game.
Marbury found the soft spot in the defense. They weren't guarding him on that shot at all.
The deep three was missed by Miller. Battled for that board. And that'll do it. Your final score for tonight's game, 51-39. And that wraps it up. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Clark Dishman here with the ESPN postgame show. Let's get started. The Pacers come away with a big 12-point win over the Suns. They now move to 11-8 on the year. The Pacers just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Jermaine O'Neal finished the game with a total of 6 points and 4 blocks. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.